Yeah, I mean, number one, we were, very, very appreciative of the turnout tonight. What a great turnout for our guys and our program. It says a lot about our fans and how supportive they are. Our focus, besides tonight, has been on basketball over the last several weeks. We started practice a week ago, and we've got a ways to go. But I like the energy of our group. I like the togetherness. We've got to sustain that and continue to build on what we showed tonight.
You really worked hard recruiting Samaje Kristen. You worked hard recruiting all of these guys. When you take a young player, a point guard, and bring him along, what do you see, and how do you see this evolution coming with him?
Well, he's going to play off the ball as much as he will on the ball this year, just because of the guards that we have in our program. And so, the great thing about Samaje is he's a very quick learner, a really hard worker, but a lot of times how you pick up things or don't pick up things as a freshman really sort of tells what your story, what your year is going to be about. And Samaje is really a quick learner, and that's really helped him transition so far to the college game.
You talked about learning things your freshman year. D learned in the NCAA tournament
yeah,
that a good way to stay on the court is to draw charges and play good defense. And what was his summer like and his offseason like going into year two?
He had a great summer. He had a great offseason. I think he's worked extremely hard. He's bigger than he was a year ago. I don't think anybody's going to mistake him for an NFL running back, but he's a water bug for us. I think he can be a pest on the defensive end. We've got to make sure he stays out of foul trouble. But I think he and Samaje in the backcourt, can really help make their teammates better on both ends of the floor.
What about James Farr?
Well, James has a ways to go. He's very, very skilled for his size. He has an incredible shooting touch, even out to three. And so as he gets to learn, how we play defensively and what his role on the offensive end and the system that we run, then he'll be able to, I think, react and play rather than think. And that's where he's at this point. It's a natural progression for freshmen. The only difference is we really need him to get going with who we have on our team.
Right, and guys need to grow up pretty quickly.
No question, and we're going to go through some adversity. Every team does. We were no different, the last, couple of years. You always go through rough spots. When those times come, I don't know, but how we respond to them will define who we are.
And is this, as a player here, as an assistant here, as the head coach here, do you need, just based on everything you guys have gone through, a really good group of seniors this year more than at any other time? Or is it any different?
No, it's no different. We need guys that understand, number one, the expectations. Number two, embrace the way we do things and are able to pass that on. Tony Dungy calls it regenerative leadership, where your older players can teach your young players the system in total belief of what we're doing. And I have confidence in all three of our seniors, as well as the other upperclassmen that have been in our program.
Last one, and I'll let you run. How's Brad doing?
He's doing great. He's doing great. He is in the best shape of his career. I think mentally he's let the injury go, the rehab go. The first year back, it's always in the back of your mind. Now he thinks about basketball, and he looks great. And, he's always going to be undersized. He's always going to be a step slow. But I think this year is going to be his best year for us.